Welcome back to Main Street Living. Danielle, there are lots of situations that come up in life when we need to ask for a little extra help. I think we've all been there. And the pandemic put many people in financial uncertainty. And now, with inflation on the rise, gas prices, it doesn't seem like those pressures are going to let up anytime soon, does it?
No, more and more of us are needing to ask for help, like you mentioned. And safety nets like local food banks have been lifesavers for millions of people over the past few years, and they continue to provide support for their neighbors in need. Castillo is here with the STEM stories about what they have going on in San Diego. Welcome to the show, Casey.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So first off, congratulations on being appointed to the role of Chief Executive Officer of the Jacobs Cushman San Diego Food Bank and the North County Food Bank chapter. Can you talk a little bit about your experience working with the food bank and what is going to help you with your new role?
Sure. Thank you, Danielle. Yeah, I've been with the food bank for over 14 years, mostly as its Chief Financial Officer and Vice President of Administration. But I've also served as the interim CEO 3 times during those 14 years. And most recently serving as interim CEO for the past 11 months. So with this experience and institutional knowledge, I think and hope I'm well equipped and prepared to lead this amazing organization.
I know it's a big role that you have, so there's got to be some things that you're thinking about doing. What about goals that you have moving forward for the organization, especially coming out of the pandemic, but also as new economic challenges continue to surface?
Yeah, we'll continue to do what we're doing throughout the community. We're serving hundreds of thousands of people each month. But we also see this as an opportunity and an appropriate time coming out of the pandemic to reevaluate who we are, who we're serving, how we're serving them. For example, we want to focus on programs that not only address hunger, but also combat the barriers to employment and education. So our plan is to do this with a new strategic plan. This will be our focus in the coming year. We'll reevaluate our mission, vision, and strategic goals so that we are prepared to meet the need for the coming decade or decades in San Diego.
So, I have to imagine this is a pattern that's impacting food banks throughout the state. I have to ask, how are they dealing with this transformational period?
Yes, it is a pattern. Food banks across the state and the country, I would add, for that matter, are facing the same challenges. And we are all looking for ways to be more efficient and impactful. And we hope more food banks will join us in searching for and finding solutions to break the cycle of poverty. We believe helping individuals and families with finding solutions to these barriers and helping them get back on their feet is transformational.
It absolutely is. Knowing that you have support from your local community is key. And so, who exactly are the people that you're serving? Do you have to live in San Diego? What are the numbers looking like? Are they fluctuating, going up and down?
Yeah, so our service population is within the county of San Diego. We're serving 500,000 people per month, and that's been a steady figure for us for more than 2 years. That population consists of the working poor, seniors living on a fixed income, children living in poverty, and active duty military and their dependents. So we are feeding anyone really that is food or nutrition insecure.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, outside of that, what are some other ways that the food bank is helping the low income families who access your programs?
Yeah, great question. We do not consider ourselves just a food bank. We are a nutrition bank. We provide tens of millions of pounds of produce and healthy product each year. We're a diaper bank, one of 3 in the state of California, where we provide diapers, baby wipes, and baby formula. And we're also a period supply bank.
So, the period supply program, I've actually not heard of that. So, explain what exactly that is and how it fits in with the scope of the food bank's mission. Sounds pretty cool.
It is. Yeah. So our mission is to provide nutritious food, and I would add supplies to people in need, advocate for the hungry, and educate the public about hunger-related issues. We just started this program this year. It's a pilot program. We are one of 2 food banks in the state of California with this program. We provide period supplies to low-income women and teenage girls. So think about this. Studies show that 1/3 of low-income women in the U.S. report missing work and school due to lack of access to period supplies. So for us, this is another program of ours where we're able to combat the barriers, to fight against the barriers of employment and education. And again, help families and individuals get back on their feet.
Wow. I thought he was going to say people are missing just like over the symptoms, the cramps, my goodness. But no,
I know,
just the
right?
supplies.
No,
Supplies are needed.
it's the supplies, and it's something like for teenage girls, it's something like 80% of teenage girls or their friends have reported missing school because
Oh,
of lack of
geez.
supplies.
Oh my
So
gosh.
that is an incredible number and one that we're working on fighting against.
I'm glad that you're doing that because I remember, I mean, Danielle, I'm sure you do as well, being a teenager and dealing with that. And
Yeah.
it's something it's difficult. It's embarrassing too. And you don't want to
Mhm.
have to ask somebody for one. So it's great that the food bank is helping out with this.
Yeah, one of the things
Yeah.
we do, so we work with 500 nonprofit partners throughout the county. They receive food from us, most of their food from us. They all have feeding programs. 80 of those are our diaper bank partners, so they distribute our product through their network. And then we have about 30 that are participating in the period supply program. And so those are both programs that we're trying to grow. We're going to bring on more partners to help us just distribute those supplies.
And what about the moms out there who possibly need some diapers? I know you mentioned the diaper bank. How does that work?
Yeah, so we are distributing anywhere from 500,000 to 800,000 diapers a
Wow.
month,
Oh my God.
and baby wipes. And we primarily rely on donations for formula. You've heard the stories the last few weeks about baby formula. Our last pallet of baby formula went out our doors 2 weeks ago. We have since received some donations, but then it goes right back out. So
Yeah.
next year we're going to focus on purchasing baby formula so that we have a more steady supply. But yes, another wonderful program. And again, think about working families who we primarily serve. If they're working and utilizing daycare is requiring them to have diapers. And so this is an opportunity for us to keep them working and to help them get back on their feet by providing supplies.
You guys are doing so much good. How can our viewers help out or get involved in not only your food bank, but also food banks all over the country?
Well, we ask supporters to consider 3 key ways to give. You can give monetarily. You can donate food through food drives or virtual food drives, or you can also volunteer. We ask you to visit our website, sandiofoodbank.org. We try to make it really easy to get involved, and you can find all of these opportunities on our website. And for those that are outside San Diego County, I would encourage you to find a local food pantry or food distribution in your neighborhood, or search for your local food bank. The demand is not going away, and I would say your efforts are needed.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much for making the time for us today, Casey.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to talk about the food bank.
Take care.
Amazing. Amazing. I love, you know what we love, Cheryl? We love on this show. We love to hear people helping people.
Yes, absolutely.
It's music to my ears. And next, we're going to hear from an extraordinary music teacher. Don't go anywhere.